Hey, I'm Jono White from Clarity. I want to talk to you today about how to leverage your strengths. How to leverage your strengths. You know, great leaders leverage their strengths. One of the things I've been learning a lot about recently is this idea of strengths and weaknesses, which I've always known about, but I've been really challenged around a bit of a myth, in my opinion, which is that leaders really need to fine-tune their weaknesses. And you know what? That's an area that's a big challenge for you. Go and spend a lot of time working on that. And for me, I know recently I've been really challenged to think, I reckon leaders need to focus more on their strengths. And some of my favorite strengths tests include StrengthsFinder. I don't know if you've done that one. The Working Genius is a great one by Patrick Lencioni. It's very new. And one of the people that I work with, I was chatting with him recently, and he's extremely extroverted. And so we've been working together and looking at his strengths. And one of the things I've been pushing back on is this idea that comes up every now and then where he sort of has a sense that he just needs to be by himself working and just focusing for a whole day. Like, that's just what I need to get done. But I've been coming in there, like I often do in my role, like a stone in the shoe, you know, just asking the hard questions like a critical friend and saying, okay, you spent half a day doing that by yourself. Why? Why weren't you with people on that day? And we've been chatting about it because the thing I've been challenging him on is, you know what, when you're with people, you are exceptional. You are so collaborative. You are so great with bouncing ideas off people. You get so much energy from being with people. Why do you feel like you need to master the art of being by yourself for 8 hours and smashing things out? Let the person who's wired that way go and spend time by themselves and think and really just be having a great vibe by themselves. That's their thing, but for you, be collaborative. So I want to ask you, what's your strength? You know, when you think about it as a leader, what's maybe one area that's a big strength? It's an obvious one. Maybe for you, it's about people. You're just great in relationships. Maybe it's about being in front of large groups. When you're up on a stage, you're just flying. Maybe it's completely the other end of the spectrum and it's about, you know, give me a project with a bunch of tasks and I'll smash them out and just, that's where I'm at my best. So whatever your strength is, now I want you to think, okay, well, what's the weakness that goes with it? If I'm great on stage in front of a bunch of people, maybe I struggle in a one-on-one context. If I'm great at admin and a bunch of tasks and smashing them off, maybe the relational side of leadership is something where I'm not at my best. And I just want to give you this challenge. Okay, the next time you find yourself in your weakness, the next time that you're the person up in front of everyone and you find yourself in a one-on-one setting, the next time you're the person who's the admin and you're smashing out tasks and you find yourself just really trying to do lots of relational stuff, let me just ask you this question. Why aren't you doing this? Why not? You know, give me a really good reason. Because if this is where you're at your best, then I would encourage you, leverage that. Find a way to do more and more and more of this, because that's going to make you an even better leader. I'm Jono from Clarity. You can get more content at consultclarity.org, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also subscribe to a few podcasts that we put out at Clarity. We're all about helping leaders build leadership capacity, and we'd love to connect. Cheers.